How does China fight corruption? China has implemented various measures to combat corruption within its government and society. The Chinese government acknowledges that corruption poses a significant threat to social stability, economic development, and the credibility of the Communist Party. Here are some key strategies and initiatives adopted by China to fight corruption. China's economic reforms have played a crucial role in curbing corruption. By opening up the economy, reducing bureaucratic red tape, and promoting market-oriented policies, the government aims to minimize opportunities for corruption. Transparency and accountability have been emphasized in economic decision-making processes. To enhance transparency, Chinese officials are required to declare their assets and those of their immediate family members. This practice aims to prevent officials from amassing wealth through corrupt means. However, critics argue that the effectiveness of asset declaration is limited by the lack of independent oversight and the potential for false reporting. China has enacted several laws and regulations to combat corruption. The criminal law includes provisions that specifically target corruption and bribery offenses. The anti-unfair competition law, the anti-money laundering law, and the regulation on open government information are among the legal measures aimed at tackling corruption-related activities. China has embraced technological advancements to enhance its anti-corruption efforts. Big data analytics, artificial intelligence, and facial recognition technologies have been utilized to identify suspicious financial transactions, track illicit assets, and detect irregularities in government procurement processes. The Chinese government has launched campaigns to promote ethical behavior and integrity in society. These initiatives aim to cultivate a sense of social responsibility, honesty, and moral values among citizens. For example, the Clean Plate campaign was launched to combat food waste and extravagance, addressing both ethical and corruption-related concerns. China has actively engaged in international cooperation to combat corruption. It has strengthened cooperation with other countries through extradition treaties, mutual legal assistance agreements, and intelligence sharing. The Chinese government has also participated in international anti-corruption initiatives, such as the G20 Anti-Corruption Working Group and the BRICS Anti-Corruption Cooperation Mechanism. China has implemented reforms aimed at improving governance and reducing corruption risks. These include restructuring government agencies, streamlining administrative procedures, and promoting transparency in decision-making processes. The goal is to enhance efficiency, reduce bureaucratic discretion, and minimize opportunities for corruption. China has increased scrutiny over state-owned enterprises, which are often vulnerable to corruption due to their size and influence. Measures such as strengthening internal controls, enhancing transparency in procurement, and implementing stricter oversight mechanisms have been implemented to tackle corruption within SOEs. China encourages public participation in anti-corruption efforts. Whistleblower protections and reporting mechanisms have been established to enable citizens to report corruption anonymously. In recent years, online platforms and mobile apps have been introduced to facilitate reporting and citizen engagement in monitoring corrupt practices. China has implemented measures to strengthen financial oversight and prevent corruption in the financial sector. This includes stricter regulations on money laundering, enhanced supervision of financial institutions, and the establishment of specialized anti-corruption units within financial agencies. China has been developing a social credit system that aims to promote trustworthiness and integrity in society. The system assigns scores to individuals and organizations based on their behavior, including financial activities and compliance with laws and regulations. While the system has broader aims beyond combating corruption, it is seen as a tool to incentivize ethical conduct. It's important to note that while China has made significant efforts to fight corruption, challenges persist. These include the need for greater transparency, independent oversight, and ensuring the protection of individuals' rights during anti-corruption investigations. Additionally, some critics argue that corruption remains deeply ingrained in certain sectors and that political factors can influence the targeting of corruption investigations. Corruption is a complex issue, and eradicating it entirely is an ongoing challenge. China's approach to fighting corruption involves a combination of legal, institutional, cultural, and educational measures. The effectiveness and impact of these measures continue to be a subject of debate and scrutiny.